Hi everyone, I got a special request from Marissa. Hey Marissa, we follow each other on Instagram, and she had seen a picture I posted on these flowers right here. And I used a Sizzix, it's a Sizzlit large die, and it's the Rose 3D flower die, and I had purchased this at my local Michael's. And this is what the die looks like. It's one of those thin dies. And this is the die cut right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I roll up my flower. I use my hot glue gun, and I use this basic gray file. And the reason why I use my file is because it gives me a more nicer grip when I'm rolling the paper. You could use your paintbrush, but I find it nicer with the file. So what I do first is I fold in the petals, and I do basically 2 petals at a time. I don't make it perfect, only because I'm going to go back towards the end to fold down the petals again. So I just kind of get it started here. And you notice there's space in between each petals, so it gives you enough space to stagger the petals if you want to do that. You can see here they are different sizes that I created, so you can make a smaller one, you can make a larger one. It all just depends on how you roll your this flower. Okay, so I did that, and then these 2 at this end I fold in because this is the center of the rose. So I fold those 2 in, and then all I do is I just take this flower and the file, and I just roll it. Now I'm not making it perfect, I'm just rolling it like this. I know maybe it's just a little extra work for me, but this is how I find it easier to make this flower. Now you can see here I'm not rolling it perfect, I'm just rolling it. And you'll see why I do this. Okay? And then I just kind of loosen it up. Oops. Kind of do that to it. And this is Prima paper, by the way, that I'm using. So I just kind of loosen up the petals. So you can see here, I can get an idea how I want it to look. Okay, so you can see it's already forming the flower. Okay, so as I do that, I'm going to kind of unroll it a little bit here, or actually unroll it all the way, and then I'm going to start gluing it. Okay, so these 2 are going to be close to each other because it is the center. So let me add some hot glue right here, which basically is the 3rd petal. Just going to roll that. Okay, and I don't put too much glue. It's just every now and then I add the glue. But as I'm rolling this, I'm making sure that I stagger my petals how I want it. Okay. So I don't roll it too tight. Okay, so you can see here, it's not being rolled too tight. You just have to kind of play with it to manipulate these petals. And then I just go like this. Then I start going this way. So I just kind of get it started doing it that way. And then I glue in between the petals. Just be careful you don't burn yourself. So you can kind of see as you watch me make this flower here. I mean, the key basically is to, again, is to stagger these petals. So That's why I'm putting it in between. I'm putting the hot glue in between the two petals. I'm sure there's probably other ways that people find it easier to roll, but this is just how I do it. I just put a little bit. I don't put a lot. And it makes a really beautiful flower. Especially with this Prima paper. It's really pretty. Okay, so now that we're towards the end here, I just add some glue to this little spot right here, and I just kind of twirl it like so till majority of it is covered, and then I just go like this. Careful, it is hot, so you have to be careful. Just count a few seconds. Okay, and there's the flower, and this is what I mean by I go back and I fold the petals down again, so I don't worry about making it so perfect the first time I had folded down. And if you want, you can spray it a little bit with some water just to kind of loosen up the fibers in the paper, but that's kind of up to you if you want to do that. But there's really no need to. I guess it all just depends how thick the paper is. Just roll that a little bit. Roll that. Okay. Let's fix this one. Okay, and there you go. Got your flower right there. And then you just add your pearl in the center like how I did. And that's how quick and easy it is to make. So thanks for watching. Bye.